Hey, welcome to Josh's Car Corner. This is going to be a quick little update video, a follow-up video to the video I just recently released with the Audi A6 Quattro that I bought as a winter car. I've been working on it a little more and I've got some more things fixed on it. You'll remember from the review video that I said that I was missing the lower fog light grille. Well, I finally managed to find one on eBay for 50 bucks. A nice guy sent it to me, really nice shape. So I finally got that taken care of. And also you might remember that the rear lens that covers the trunk had a piece chipped off of it on the right-hand side. I got a new replacement lens for the rear end. I'm gonna put that on tonight before I am done out here tonight. But I've been working on an issue. I had an issue where I was smelling oil coming from the engine bay, and it was getting in the cabin even when the car was running. If it idled for more than 30 seconds, I would smell a really strong smell of burnt oil in the car, and when I shut it off at night and got out of the car in the garage, I could really smell it as well. And I was trying to figure out what it was, and my big fear was that a turbo seal was letting go. But after doing a little CSI style investigation under the hood, I don't think that's the case. I'm looking at the driver's side valve cover right now, and it is wet with oil all over the place. Now, it shouldn't be wet, because when my friend Sean and I replaced all the gaskets and seals, we did all the valve cover gaskets and seals. It doesn't appear to be leaking around any of the mating surfaces though. I traced the oil from the valve cover, and if you look at it, there's a groove cut in the bottom edge of it, and that whole groove is wet, and I can see where oil has been running off the back of the groove onto a slotted section at the back of the valve cover. And if you can see in this shot right here, you can look at the exhaust manifold before it goes to the turbo. It is wet with oil. But the question still remains, where's the oil coming from? Well, I looked at it, and it looks like what's been happening is it's been leaking out from around the oil cap, which doesn't make sense because it was on the car tight. But when I look at it more closely, I also noticed that this seal for the oil cap to the valve cover is completely pressed in, and the rubber has no give to it anymore. So I don't think this oil cap has been sealing. And I think oil has been just getting pressurized and seeping by the oil cap and running its way down the valve cover and ultimately landing on the exhaust manifold, burning off. So I'm gonna have to get myself a new oil cap and see if that fixes the problem. So that's a little update as to where the car is right now. Now there's another reason I'm making this video. I just found out tonight that the boys at Hot Rod Magazine, they do a couple of shows that are really cool. You might have seen them. Roadkill, which is hosted by David Freiberger and Mike Finnegan. They also do a second show called Hot Rod Garage, where they just work on the roadkill cars and do tech tips and introduce products, and it's kind of like a Power Block TV thing on Spike, except there's no ads and it's way cooler. They're looking for a third presenter for that show, and I have submitted some of my work to them as kind of like a interview for the job. They're looking for just regular people to fill this co-hosting slot, and I'm hoping that they'll take an interest in my work and give me an interview. If you look in the description section on the bottom, you're gonna see a link to the video. What they've asked is that people comment to the video and put a link to videos of their own to submit to them as a case for whether you could be a co-host. I'm asking my subscribers and anybody who's watching this and enjoys the show to go to there and like my comment. You'll see it's under Old School GP. Just please like my comment and maybe say something nice if you've really enjoyed the show. I would really appreciate it. Working on that show and for those guys would be a dream of mine. I've always known that if I had a camera crew, so I didn't have to worry about doing all the filming myself, I could do much better work than I've done. I've done the best I can with what I've got, and hopefully you've enjoyed it, but I just know a situation like that where I get to work on cars every day, that would be my absolute dream. And I'm asking for your help to make it possible. So I don't know when they're gonna decide on who's gonna be a presenter. I don't know their entire process. I just found out about it tonight, and I had to jump on it because the opportunity to do something like that is something I can't pass up. So if you could do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much in advance. And please stay tuned for more videos. The suspension video is coming soon. I'm working on final edits right now. We'll see about the road trip video by the end of the year. Things are getting busy. May or may not get that done by the end of the year, but that will be coming, I promise. So stay tuned, and we'll see you later.